8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
The ride of 650B is unique. Its ability to float over terrain and accelerate and exit corners is like nothing else.
0.
From day one with 650B 5 years ago at Jamis, we've never considered just bolting 650B wheels onto our existing 26-inch bikes and thought that that was good enough to put out in the market. Every 650B bike has been designed from the ground up around the 650 wheel size, adjusting bottom bracket heights, adjusting rear center along with front center, because we've seen that for a 26-inch or a 650B or a 29er, the rider wants to be positioned between or over those wheels differently for each wheel size. And you don't want to sit over a 29er wheel or a 650B wheel the way a rider would be positioned over a 26. So it takes a complete redesign when you're looking at the 650 wheel size. What drew Jamis to 650B wheel size was in 2007 and 2008 when 29er hardtails were already being developed and we were developing 29er full suspension bikes.
Given the fact that all of the dual suspension bikes, 29-inch wheel at that time, were in the 90mm, 100mm travel range, we figured, okay, that was done. We need to do something different. And we wanted to go with a longer travel, say 120, 125mm range, so we'd have a great all-around trail bike. The challenge was the bike just seemed, on paper, heavy and long and awkward. And we were having a hard time getting excited about the product.
At that time, Kirk Vicente was actually reintroducing the 650B wheel for a mountain bike application. That was something that was appealing to try.
And we were immediately enamored with the wheel size. Everything everybody knows now as far as more traction, a friendlier rollover than a 26-inch wheel size. But we still had a frame package, a weight package, a standover package that was very similar to the 26-inch wheel size that we were already comfortable with. So at that point, light bulbs went on, and for us, that was the direction that we were going to go. And I think that we had a lot to do with what's occurring today, which is a number of brands embracing 650 with RockShox and Fox being on board, and with some of the larger brands now being in a position to either embrace it or say why they're not.
Jamis is a large enough brand that we're in 500 bike shops, we're in 50 different countries, but we're still small enough that we can design and build the exact bikes that we want to ride, and we bring to market the bikes that we have fun on.
It hasn't gone so far that our products are ruled by spreadsheets. The products are ruled by the products that we want to make. Our product department, our product managers, our product guys are the ones that are making decisions.
Everybody asks what's your favorite mountain bike in the line, and they're all my favorites. If they wouldn't be in the line. In some applications, we believe a 650B is the best wheel size. For other applications, we believe a 29er is the best wheel size. That's why we build both bikes and a full range of bikes in both wheel sizes. I see 650B and 29ers coexisting for a long time, simply because options are good. Different bikes for different riders, different riding styles, different terrain. No different than when you go snowboarding. You're going to take your 151 or 154 twin tip to a local snowboard park here in the east, but if you're going to go out west and you're going to ride waist deep POW in Utah, you're going to take 158 or 161 all mountain or directional board. Contrary to what some tend to believe, we don't sit around and try to brainstorm ideas to get consumers to spend more money. It's the passion and obsession with the sport that drives us to elevate the ride of the bike.
The uproar that sometimes occurs in the market as standards evolve or change, or someone comes up with an idea and invests in it, and there's a concern, legitimate, from retailers. Okay, how am I going to service this new standard? Are you going to be there for me 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road? Same for consumers. It's a young sport. You know, this is going to be part of the territory. We should all be glad that it's part of the territory, because if we look back at the Lightfoot and Roughneck from 1982 and think we could still be riding those, the sport would be dead. We need to embrace that change without fear.
It only took one ride on a 650B bike to realize that there was no reason to have a 26-inch wheel anymore for performance level mountain bikes. There's really nothing that rides like a 650B.